Far away in Cyrodiil's white gold tower, the Order of the Ancestor Moth is blessed with the sacred duty of studying the Elder Scrolls. One self-pronounced priest embarked on a journey to a place of oblivion called the Nexus. With mods galore, he has now emerged, older, wiser, and possibly lamer than ever before. This is the Lost Moth Priest. Hello, welcome to my modded Skyrim. I'm here running about 1600 plugins on a potato PC, or just an outdated PC from 2014. I got an old i7, but like a graphics card, GTX 2060. That's more 2018. But yeah, I'm into Elder Scrolls games. I haven't always been. When Skyrim came out, I thought of it as like a watered down open world game. Wasn't really into CRPGs at the time either, unless it was Dragon Age. Really like those heavily narrated and written BioWare games. It wasn't until Skyrim VR that I realized the majesty, much like BioShock. I fell in love with the game's mechanics, and there's all these side quests in Skyrim that sprinkle in all that lore contained in the books, and how mysterious and convoluted different aspects of the lore are, like the Daedra versus the Aedra. And I just thought it was really cool. I've been playing Daggerfall, want to get into more Morrowind and Oblivion, but here in Skyrim, it's just, there's so many interesting mods, it's hard to put this thing down. I've just been experimenting with what is there, and so we're here in alternate perspective. This mod is what you call alternate start mod, and we're actually in the inn at Helgen, and I'm going to rent a room here.
Yeah?
And in a second, we'll get started with another take on the classic Skyrim intro scene.
Yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Hey, Pa!
Yes? What is it?
Something's happening. Have you seen it? There's a thief or something. He's riding in a wagon with some Imperial guards. Can we just, look at the soldiers, please?
Really? Sure. All right then, let's go. But don't get too far ahead.
Of course.
So he's talking about soldiers showing up into town.
I don't know.
So here is Helgen, still standing before it gets burnt down. We got some Imperials standing out here.
Let's get this over with.
And this is the tower that Alduin roosts on before he ransacks the whole place. You can see the chopping block already there. So yeah, this is a pretty cool mod. I really like it. It's definitely more cinematic. All this time I've been using the Realm of Lorkhan. I feel like it's a... Ooh, look at that wagon. Oh, they're both upside down. Okay, hold on. We're gonna reload here. Oh man. It'll end up better this time. Sometimes when you run this, you get that janky wagon.
Sure thing. It's yours for
physics. Something to do with just Skyrim physics. It could be really hit or miss, but I'll just make a save like right outside the door this time and make a cut or something,
Hey,
and
Pa.
I'll get the footage for it working normally, because
What is it?
it's like a coin toss right now, 50-50 on whether the wagons will glitch
He's
out.
riding in a wagon with some
And it could be
Can we just,
maybe my hardware.
Look at the soldiers.
I've got like a certain. Oh shoot! I should have made the save. I got a certain install of FSMP going, which you know, is like the physics. I'm pretty sure it's more than just like boob and hair clothing physics, but it might be affecting things like wagons. Go watch, just come on here. Go up towards the door. Okay, wagon one. Wagon one looks good. Oh, wagon two. Wagon two looks good too. I don't know why. Maybe it's like I just require a reload after every Skyrim boot on this intro cutscene.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
We need to go inside, little.
Go.
Why?
Getting a little
What about
bouncy
the
here.
soldiers?
Inside the house. Now.
Yes,
I think that's
Papa.
Ulfric on the back right there.
Why are we stopping? Why do you think? End of the line.
Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
I think there's supposed to be a step there.
When we call your name.
Could be whatever I got
Empire loves their
modding the
damn
wagons.
beasts.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
So this is pretty cool. As you can see, the
Lokir of
Khajiit is the Dragonborn.
I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
I suppose it would be up to you to decide using this mod if the Khajiit is the Dragonborn
Anyone else feel
or
like running?
you are.
You there. Step forward. You with one of the trade caravans, Khajiit? Your kind always seems to find trouble. Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to elsewhere. Follow the captain, prisoner.
So I'm not sure if I'll go for the main quest right away or whatever. If, with a playthrough of this character.
Some here in Helgen call you a hero.
I got a
A hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his
but
throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos.
I'm not sure what to say. So the character I'm playing with is a Dark Elf, and I'm running all kinds of mods. Like I said, Ordinator, and with Ordinator in mind, I like her to be like I call it a Shadow Blade, but it's illusion and one-handed mostly. Really like to sneaking around and doing one-handed attacks while enemies are confused and frenzied. We're running MCO 80 XP, and so I got those Dark Souls, Assassin's Creed Valhalla kind of movesets. Got a couple movesets from For Honor in here, which is pretty cool. Experience mods, so we get experience from doing quests, but also skill ups. Probably need that extra boost to level up too. I got a lot of Mihail monsters and
Did you hear that?
running the game mode at expert, so we will get wailed on quite a bit at the lower levels. And but for followers, I got Nether's follower framework, so if I want, I could have like a party of 4 or something and make it seem more like a CRPG. Party of 5. Immersive horses lets me like give every one of them a horse, and it's just lots of fun. Running Valhalla with Fendrix Overhaul, and Valhalla gives you stamina every time you hit a target, but takes away stamina every time you miss. Fendrix is another stamina mod, but I'm using it to use with rapid bow combo, so I could do double shots, but it will take extra stamina away from me jumping, and most importantly, I'm letting myself do normal attacks without stamina, but physically unable to do power attacks. Can't jump without stamina, I don't think, and arrows will fall short without stamina. So I really like having stamina way more into the game instead of just being a power attack debuff like in vanilla.
What is that thing? Would the legends be true?
Legends don't burn out.
So from here on out, it pretty much plays like the normal intro of Skyrim.
Now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
We just need to
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going. Go! We'll follow when we can.
I always get burnt right there.
Hammond, you need to get over here. Now! Not a boy. You're doing great. Toro!
Oh, he almost got burned alive.
Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
Oh! I lost my boots. I got a equipment durability mod, so sharpening and fortifying your weapons is more than just a power up. They can degrade over time with usage, but they can also break if if they're not enhanced at all, they have a risk of being broken. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, just standing there. I can't do that. There's no collision right there. So that was Sky Climb. It lets me climb over things. It usually works out pretty well, unless you're... Oh, jeez. Stop, drop, and roll. So, it's mostly like some modded objects and stuff usually that doesn't have collision set up for it that will stop me from using Sky Climb the way you expect it. But yeah, for the most part it works really good. So I do have some visual enhancements, like the textures you're seeing are Skyland. Really cool, really good mod. It's also on Xbox and PlayStation, I believe. I'm running Last Seed with Gourmet. Last Seed is a survival mod like Sunhelm, except it has mechanics for food spoilage and also diseases. Diseases, you can't just cure them so easily anymore. Instead, you'll have to drink a resistance potion, and they'll heal over time if you remember to
Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
drink potions or pray at shrines and stuff. So it's no longer just an instant cure, which is what really sold me. I'm not using any sort of cold mod. Not looking for that sort of tedium this time around. But I've played with it before.
Come on, this way.
There is some variable of fun to it if you want to just like chill and really sink yourself into the environments.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
I also got Seasons of Skyrim going on, which hopefully you'll see over time as I make more videos. Oh shoot. I'm not paying attention. What? Combat time? I'm not ready. Oh! I am hamming it up. Well, thanks goodness for, what's his name? Hadwire. I'll be right back, Hadwire. I missed some gear over here, I remember. I just want that Imperial helm. Oh, pick up a spare sword. So like these swords right here aren't, most of them aren't enhanced. I got one enhanced sword. So weapons will break. So there's been a lot of stuff I've had to learn over time to get to where I am now. It's definitely easier if it's easy to be tempted by all these awesome mods all over the place, and you just want to install them all and like instantly get the perfect game. But like if that is just so bad, you need some knowledge of modding to get some mods to work. You know, mods like Seasons of Skyrim have like a process before they'll function right. Or, Dendulad, that's another big one. That can get a little complicated. There's a lot of mods though, especially some like gameplay mods and stuff that are just plug and play. A lot of mods made by a popular mod author, Jay Serpa, are not only amazing in quality, but are known to be like completely plug and play and simple to use. All you really need to get your back is a good mod organizer, like Mod Organizer 2. I would choose that over Vortex for simplicity, or Rybash, because I don't think anyone really uses Rybash for an organizer in Skyrim, even though it's still a great utility. I use Rybash for level lists. I was having issues with the clothing here, and I found out that I just redid some check marks in my Rybash. And, like if you don't make some sort of leveled list generator, there's like a lot of the content from the mods you install that overlap with other ones, and you just don't see items show up in chests or off of enemies, which is a big shame because you want to see like a lot of those armors and stuff you install show up in the game world instead of just having mountains of treasure that only the character player can use. Now like the rest of the world can use it, and it shows up dynamically in the environment. Probably one of the most amazing things to Bethesda games is how the systems are set up to integrate into each other, and as modders can just
did hear some odd noise sounding from over there.
inject new content and just have it show up inside of the world like this.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under.
It's one of the reasons why, like, I think someday, eventually, there will be a place for Starfield in more people's hearts.
Get the old man. I'll come with you.
Can't say what kind of support
Take all my
Bethesda will give it over time.
please.
But, I definitely know, like,
What you can and let's go.
people will add to it a little bit over time, and some more attention will come in, or I'm thinking, unless Bethesda just up and goes bankrupt one day. But I don't know. Even then, you know, that would make Starfield like the last bastion. Modders have got to make it great.
Come on, hurry up.
Alright, let's look at that. So I'm going to open up this book here, and I've got this mod called, what is it? Something about it's not spell research. I have to get back. I can't believe I forgot it. Okay, it's Spell Tome Studies. And I had to look it up because there is another mod I almost mentioned that has a similar name but isn't this one. This one, Spell Tome Studies, an hour of time passes every time you access your book. And you have to play a mini game where you have a 1 out of 4 chance of getting it right and learning the spell. And so as long as you're repeatedly accessing the spell tome, I think it might reset after you save and quit, but I'm narrowing down the options because it's one of these, and I know it's not 1 and 2, so it's got to be 3 or 4, and this time it ended up being 3. So it took me 3 hours to learn that spell. And if you're like me and I'm using survival mods and I'm giving a reason for the player character to sleep in the bed, which makes time passes, which makes more game time in the game world pass as you play, which makes it so you're more likely to go like a couple years playing the game instead of a couple months, and you can see the different seasons. And I got another mod that might activate when you're low at a certain skill. There's a chance to fail the spell, at least when casting spells. So sometimes when I charge some of these illusion spells I'll want to use, they'll backfire and have some adverse effect. Like some of the illusion spells can just go nuts. Like destruction spell might blow up in your hands and do damage to you. Pretty cool. I like that kind of stuff. Maybe not everybody, but I like having more risk and weight to things like that. Wow, why is this dude naked? I thought I fixed all this stuff. So I am doing a lot less damage. I ran out of stamina. I might just use a potion here. I'm gonna come in and cast a fire spell. Awesome. So I will get I will lose stamina to attack, but I also regain, like, get a rebate of it every time I hit an enemy. So that's how that works. Even healing spells will backfire. On a character with low restoration, I'll find myself relying more on potions and like never whipping out healing spells because I end up blowing myself up. Gonna save some progress. Wait, I actually think there was a chest back here. Oh!
No going back down. I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us.
Oh, I can't go back!
We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out.
I didn't know that happened. They don't want you going back. Potion down here.
Don't fall behind.
Hey man, I'm right here. So I'm gonna start using this frenzy spell down here. I got some
That doesn't go anywhere. I guess we'd better try this.
some of Mihail's what are they called? Scamps? Like in Oblivion. And they're gonna be down here with all the spiders. There's only one of them, so I think we'll just take him out. Oh, he turned around. Oh, shoot. Resisted. I've got spiders. Oh! Oh! This... Oh, okay. This ruined everything. Oh my gosh. No! Oh, whoa. I'm just failing hardcore. Yeah, just like Daggerfall, spiders can. Oh my gosh! Oh! Whoa! I got really sloppy. So. It's on me. One of the coolest mods is photo mode. You can take your own screenshots and have them appear as loading screens. That mod's pretty plug and play, but I noticed that I couldn't get it to work with mods like Proteus or Skyrim Cheat Engine. If anyone knows what those are. For some reason, I just end up crashing.
That doesn't go. I guess we'd better try this way.
Let's see if I can target a spider since the scamps seem to be... Ooh, I got him! Ugh. So they'll fight amongst each other. Just... You walk by the scamp, he's right here.
What was that?
Oh. Get those spiders to attack each other. I'm going in. Oh, I am so low on health. Holy moly. Oh, what? Oh no, that's not my health. Ah! Amateur! I'm such an amateur. Oh well. I guess I got that setting where the bars disappear on Truehead. And I mistook my health for stamina.
What next? Giant snakes.
All these spiders have Venom. With Ordinator, in the alchemy tree, there's a perk that definitely makes poisons a lot more worthwhile, I think. This is I think it's Skyrim Immersive Creatures. What the? What is going on? He just wasn't getting hurt there for a second.
This looks like.
This is one wily little spider, I guess. Yeah, with Skyrim Immersive Creatures, a couple cool things I really like are sometimes skeletons have a chance to resurrect, especially when you loot them. And spiders will spawn out of spider nests. Might be the same with charises. If you they're egg sacs.
Not the sneaking type, huh?
We didn't even talk about that yet. Yeah, we're gonna sneak past this bear. Watch out, Truehead. I wonder why the colors. Alignment settings, miscellaneous, special bar, display. Huh. I'm gonna go in combat. And we'll leave that one dynamic. Do another save here.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it.
Me too. Did I save already? I guess so. We'll do it again. Made it.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Where'd you come from? No.
That's another good reason to have some followers. They could be a lot smarter when modded, and very useful if you play like a thief and you don't want to do that the typical stealth archery meta. And you don't want to play Skyrim as like a stealth game constantly. So what's that guy doing with like bodies? Must have been like attacking refugees fleeing from Helgen or something. Stealing their stuff.
Listen, you should go to Solitude.
Although I can't imagine everybody running around with their valuables though. And something like that, you just flee immediately. No time to grab your stuff.
You mean you can't find him? Keep looking. I do everything myself.
You there. Be on your way.
Those guys are some Thalmor from the Rigmore of Bruma. Come on.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
That's pretty scary. We got Rin's standing stones here.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
I don't get the best frames, but that's okay. I'm not playing a competitive shooter, and I'm working with what I got. If you did have better specs than me, you could definitely run the same list I got, probably get more frames. And less stutter. So Fireblood, I got Manaz, which I think it's Manaz. It's a racial mod. Gives me this Fireblood spell, and this Standing Stone is going to give it a blinding effect. It's a Dark Elf thing. To go along with their fire resist, you get like a free weak fire spell that you recharge at whenever you touch a forge or a heat source. Is that guy coming? I don't know what's going on over here. There's an imp. Or you know what? Shoot it with the bow, they're pretty invasive. They'll strafe you and just keep shooting at you.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
I think I somehow missed the gal from the Rigmore mod.
Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my uncle. Uncle Halvor, hello.
What are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, boats? What happened to you, boy?
Shh,
you in some
Uncle,
kind of
please.
trouble?
Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
She's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
At a JK Skyrim and some outskirts, JK outskirts. We'll see the outskirts until Whiterun.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
Should go inside. Okay.
Sigrid, we have company.
She was just getting ready for bed, but we happened to show up.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' skull. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
I'm not sure why I did
Jarl
that.
needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Do you have any supplies I could take?
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need, within reason.
I guess we're gonna get caught up with the main quest. He'll just let us take this ring in his inventory. Secret scroll. I'm not gonna take the treasures. That just seems exploitative, like an exploit.
How do I get to Whiterun from here?
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's Palace.
Can I use your forge?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
I had no idea.
What do you think about the war?
people are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim.
Why are the Thalmor allowed to arrest people for worshipping Talos?
It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone still had their little shrine to Talos. But then, Ulfric and his Sons of Skyrim started agitating about it. Sure enough, the Emperor had to crack down, dragging people off in the middle of the night. One of the main causes of this war, if you ask me.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. All the close-ups on those wine bottles makes me like ashamed that I don't have an overhaul on wine and beer.
Don't mind me though. You two make yourselves at home.
Do I get free sleeping? Oh yeah. But where are they gonna sleep? See, that's reason just see, NPCs are people too. Respect your NPCs, guys. Or not.
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
It's also fun to be the bad guy. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go rent a room in here.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I don't know if I'm liking the dirt on the NPCs. I've been running with dirt and blood for a long time, but I just kind of think that, especially on blacksmiths, like those scenes with Alvar and Elva, like why wouldn't they wash their face off? You know? Especially when it looks like that. Maybe if the dirt on them just like brown the skin, like an even cut of brown. But when you got like a whole black smear like on specific parts of your face, like as soon as you're done smithing, you'd go inside and just wash your face. Like there's wash basins all over Skyrim. There might be one in their house.
You're that visitor been poking around.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing.
Let's see what survival stuff's going on. Starving, thirsty, very tired. So we've rented the room downstairs. Oh, I only got alcohol. Huh. I'm gonna eat first. Interesting. It is a stew and soup. Wait. So this is a thing for Last Seed to identify modded foods that you haven't patched, which is pretty nice. So you don't have to worry about the food integrating into your mod. Like a prompt will be summoned, so you can like patch it in real time. And so filling meals, I think, simple soups and stews. It is a simple soup, so we'll put filling, and it is perishable. No. Nice. Eating animations and sounds to give like a little animation. Relaxed, fresh. Sometimes it will repeat the same animation if you do it too close together. Feel content. I'll eat one more thing. And then I wonder if there's a wash basin around here. I guess we'll go ahead and take a bath, but I don't want to reveal anything explicit. This is okay, right? From the back? I got some thoughts on dirt and blood. So, like, if I get in big fights, right, with this mod, you'll get, like, blood splattered all over you. And, there's some settings in an MCM to make it so you can just jump in the water and wash it off or something. I like the idea of having, like, baths and soap and stuff. For some reason. And but it can get like tedious. But I just think it's really cool having like you know, you got this RPGs where you fight with like swords and stuff. I don't have any mods that show excessive gore, a bunch of blood spattering, but I do like having blood after combat on your character. And there's gore from 3D NPCs. I got a mod installed that makes it so you can't. Normally he can just follow you after you initiate like conversation after like one dialogue line, but but since I have this other mod installed, he's not available until we're at least level 15. Same with Holjamir.
Greetings, stranger. The name's Hjormir.
Or
let me know if there's anything I
Hjormir.
can help you with.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really experienced at making videos or playing a whole lot while I'm recording or anything. I felt like I barely got my Skyrim to a certain state where I wouldn't mind showing it off or playing with it on a recording. I don't think I could do a stream, especially with the risk for explicit content just to show up. this water skin. I just like a layer of tasteful nudity in my game. Kind of like how what seems to be popular now with like Baldur's Gate or Cyberpunk. You don't get like boobs hanging out everywhere or anything like that, but it is there occasionally. All right, so where we left off, we're gonna go to Whiterun. I might just go ahead and go over there before I start Rigmore of Bruma, if I am going to start that. I really do like the intro of that mod with the Thalmor and some of the interactions and how cinematic it is. I haven't finished the mod yet either, so. But I do know I could use some followers or some level ups the way my game is before I attempt it, so I guess that's where a lot of my hesitation might lie. Oh, I didn't eat anything when I woke up. But I guess we're good. I think part of the appeal to Skyrim is just how chill it can be sometimes. I did have better frame rates before I started installing I think it's seasonal landscapes with all the grass everywhere. Oh man. I don't know if I'd want to change it though. I kind of got it, at this point, I got it embedded in my mod list. And I'm at this certain point where I'm tired of tweaking things. I'd actually like to experience it. So bad frame rate galore.
Couldn't ask for better work. Should be good.
Who said should be good?
Oh, there once was a hero named
I'm gonna go get that sky shard. I'd probably get better frames without recording on the same PC I'm playing on, but just seems too inconvenient for me to try to hook up a laptop. I only got like one laptop that's really slow. Look at all these mushrooms. So I will be using alchemy quite a bit. Between the poisons and just various potions I can make. There's Sky Climb.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Riverwood calls.
Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too? You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
That was pretty cool, I like that. That's the first time I've seen that interaction.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak.
So here's my Whiterun.
Spare a coin for a fellow who's down on his luck.
So you can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare? If it's food you need, ask for that instead.
Never you mind that. I'll find a more charitable soul.
That's what I thought.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find these days. I can't stay.
I love you! I love.
Dragon's Reach.
You have to listen. Nothing? My lord, please. This is no time.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The dragon destroyed Helgen, and last I saw it was heading this way.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus?
Oh.
Shall we continue to trust in the
Hold
strength
on, I
of our
forgot
walls
to
against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me.
Oh, that dog.
For someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Could I just take that dog bark and replace it with a silent audio file so I can never hear a dog bark again? I'm supposed to have something that reduces their barking, but it just don't seem to work on some dogs that get modded into the game. Maybe like all the new ones. I'm not sure how they made them on in the first place.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help.
But I don't really know anything about making mods.
Project. Go ahead and fill her
Unfortunately.
in.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a...
These enhanced interiors are also JK's for the same mod author, J. Cromwell.
What does this have to do with dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
So what do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Anything you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow?
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Tell me more about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it.
So easy to
Even I used
forget
think it
some
was
of the
just a myth.
details
But not anymore.
over time.
The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
Was this after, like, the elves? The war with the elves?
So, were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
What have you got for sale?
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them.
Oh, spells and incantations. There's a portal mod. What is it called? If he even has it in his inventory. Oh, liminal. No? What? I did not mean to buy whatever that was. I'm gonna sort by value. Just seeing what he has here. Really interested in a portal mod. I don't remember having that much gold. Holy crap. We'll buy Voidgate. That's a portal mod. It's more basic than this other one I'm looking for. Really useful though. Let's see, I got Calm and Dispel Magic, Frenzy. Courage, that's kind of useful. I think. Alright. I'm gonna call it good for now.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Do I look like a courier to you?
Well, let's see.
Come on,
Travel-stained clothes, worn souls, blank and unintelligent expression. Yes, in fact you do.
Rude.
Are you the only wizard
That
in
just
Whiterun?
denied the quest.
I believe I am. Ah, that reminds me. Would you be so kind
I'm
as
gonna
to
do it
deliver
again.
the frost
I'll deliver the
salts
frost
for me?
salts for you.
I'm sure Arcadia... Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
He seems like such a jerk.
You must know a great deal about magic.
It is simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Oh, it did
What
give
have
me
you
the
got for
quest.
sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
It must be one of the mods I got. It sells sparks. I think we already know that one.
You know, if
This
you've
is a
got the
priority
aptitude,
now.
you should join
Anything
the
we
Mages
can use
College
to
in
fight this
Winterhold.
dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
What did Balgroof give me? Studded Curious. Cuirass. Right? Is that more or less? Less.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way.
What have you
to
got for
Bleakfall
sale?
Barrow. Take a look.
Actually got jewelry I forgot about. So that, so that, so that.
Off to Bleakfall's Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
Sheesh. Says the guy who's sending me pit stops. Tired already? That dog's not barking so much. Oh, see? I got something that makes the shadow marks more visible. Like, it might be more immersive to have them blend in with the building like they originally did, but as a player of the game, I'm sure 99% of people that play Skyrim never even know about them. They like come across that book and are like, oh yeah. But that's about it, right? Water skin of clean water. Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
What are you doing?
Welcome to my alchemy. Hold on. Oh dear. Your skin's as pale as the snow. How do you feel?
I'm fine.
If you say so. If you change your mind, I sell cures for all ills.
She's just trying to sell us
I'll be
something.
happy to serve you.
Completely healthy, and she's just like, oh, you need this potion.
I have some frost salts for you from Farengar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Illusion? Wow. And invisibility? Wow. I didn't expect them to actually apply to the class I'm playing. Oh yeah. So this is something I haven't tried out yet, but there's a mod where I can actually pay for her to reveal ingredients. I want to test it out, but I don't know what I want to test it on first. Scamp skin? 60 gold? Okay. Wow. All 4. That's pretty cool. What else can I do it on? Let's try Bleeding Crown. I feel like some of the poison mushrooms, it's a little more difficult to figure out their effects, I guess. Imgall. Maybe that one. Maybe one more. Just for the heck of it. I want to waste all our gold, but I do have a lot more than I
Be careful out there.
expected. Do I want to do some alchemy? I want to become overloaded with potions, but
And tonics,
I
salve.
suppose I could use more poisons.
Potions on the shelves. Browse. Heart's content.
I'm just gonna unlock
That's a good
Fortify
concoction.
Health.
With
That's
keep
useful.
trying new things.
This will make
Alchemy
another one.
rewards inquisitive minds.
Purple and red. Doesn't purple have to do with magicka?
I offer remedies for ailments both
Well,
common
I'm not
and
sure if I
rare.
have anything else that
Do let me
does.
know if I can be of service.
Resist fire. Which one resists fire? Scamp skin and fly admatia.
You'll find tonics,
About
salves,
spider
poultices,
egg.
and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Mountain flower? I don't remember. Alright, I'll eat some of these. Does she got any?
Hello, friend.
What have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then?
Oh, okay, so she's got damage magicka. That seems weapon blessing. I don't really know what that is. Fortify magicka. Pickpocket. Resist shock. Health potion. Weakness to fire. Alright, I wanna buy this and that. And the cool thing about what I got going on is I can I got more recipes spawning on NPCs, and I could read the recipes, and it will automatically teach me like the ingredient effects that make the potion. So pretty automatic, but I could still, that's like a separate mod. There's like a separate mod to automatically learn ingredients from recipes you read, and then I have a separate mod for all the recipes spawning on NPCs and stuff. So oh shoot. Got a whole book on Triple Triad. Alright, I think I'm going to call it here for now. I'm going to be posting my mod list, hopefully in the description, so anyone curious can see, I guess my plugins, but maybe hopefully also my mods, as soon as I figure it out. But yeah, I intend on posting more videos on this playthrough. If anyone's like curious, stumbles upon it, wants to talk, leave a comment, I'd be glad to interact. Just looking to be a little more social about my hobby going on here. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day, and maybe we'll see you soon.